Hello? Male random baldness. Oh my god. Sounds like my brother. Also, hi, Soda. And also, hi, Florg Steve. Good to see you. Hello, everybody who's lurking. Special thank you to XP Grinder. Ionity Star 5 and Neo Gray for following. Welcome to the Hunter Base. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's the start of Summer Games Fest. I know there was some pre-show stuff. I'll probably watch that at a later time. Hey Sab, you mad it? Well, I hope you're not too mad about it.
You got a refractor
Thank you,
shard.
Ford, for the bits.
Floggy Steve cheered. X5, sudden bits drop. How okay Zero. Caught a bit of a stomach bug ATM, so trying to get better.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ford. Hopefully, you could chill out with us and watch Summer Games Fest, and that'll make you feel a little better. Also, hello, Paris. Hi, Aoishi. Meant Maidlaw. I figured. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm excited to get Summer Games Fest. For those of you who didn't see, I posted a video this morning basically explaining that I'm back, even though I didn't really leave. But I'm ramping up my content again. My move is done. My brother's wedding happened. It's done. And right now, all I'm really doing these days is I'm unpacking and I'm looking for work. So that's where I'm at right now. I did update my...
You got a refractor shard. Aoishi07 cheered. X500, happy Pride, darling.
Yeah, happy Pride to you too. I decided to make my my comeback with the saying that it's both Summer Game Fest and it's Pride. For those of you who don't know, I'm gender fluid and demi-pansexual, and I'm in a open poly relationship. I know that's a mouthful for everybody, but hey, that's me. The computer is set up. The Funko Pops are on display. I'm finished moving through, so it's surrounded by unpacked boxes. Pretty much. But yeah, I've unpacked a good chunk of my stuff, but I still have to do a bunch of it. Yeah. That's happening.
You got a refractor shard.
Thank you,
Floggy Steve cheered. X5, hope to see Spectacular Sparky stream in future. Looking forward to that and the other surprises you have in store.
Yes, it's on the list. I made a list of stuff I have to do, so... Is there still gunk on my gun con? Yes. I actually just moved my gun cons the other day. Oh, I can't wait to... I'm going to show y'all my setup for recording and stuff soon for Power Plays, because our living room is dope. We have both the CRT and the HDTV set up. I just need to move the consoles down there. Or for now, play it. No. We're just hanging out for a bit. So yeah, stuff is, I am taking the extra time that I have to get that stuff done. I did paperwork yesterday. My whole morning / early afternoon was filled with paperwork yesterday, and then I did work on some content.
You got a refractor shard. Aoishi07 cheered. X50, bless a finished move. Partner and I are currently looking lol.
Good luck. I got super lucky with my house. I'm renting a house. I don't own this house, but yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. I know the housing market sucks right now. And I know that you were talking before, Oishi, that it was tough for you guys to find a house. So I wish you the best of luck. If I hear anything for your guys' area, I will let you know ASAP. I think I have a friend in your guys' area who is also looking, so I'll let you know. But anyways, Summer Games Fest. We're a little early because the thing doesn't start for another 27 minutes. At least the pre-show for it doesn't start for 27 minutes. But I thought better early than late, and start here in a second. No one's joined the voice chat yet, but I will be joined by people soon. In fact, I think I'm on mute and deafen right now in the voice chat, so I think I'm just going to take myself off of mute and deafen. Then when people hop in, they'll know. But yeah. God, I love Melody's music. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that that stuff's working out. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because it's hard out there. Like, I got stupid lucky with our house, and I'm renting. I'm in a nice neighborhood now, really close to a lot of stuff. My roommate cut the grass yesterday. First time to do that. Special chat, I take it? Special chat? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. This is I'm starting off Summer Games Fest in a friend's server. I will eventually move over to my own server as we go on, to do stuff in there. I'm just starting off. I want to start off quiet. You know what I mean? Like, nothing against people joining in, but it can get a little hectic. So, but as more Summer Games Fest stuff comes out, I will go into my own chat and do stuff in my own server. But today, I just want to keep it to my my group, because I am practically streaming all day. I will be taking a break at some point to go eat, and then there's more Summer Games Fest, and then Knockout City tonight. So it's gonna be a busy day. But yeah. So for now, yeah, we should finish that. We need to finish that. Actually, now that I'm coming back from my hiatus, I'm gonna start planning my collabs again. I have one in the works right now. That's when I say collabs, I mean ones that I'm not doing with my partners. So I've got one in the works right now. I want to finish the Star Swirl. I want to finish Star Swirl first before I start my collabs. I have one in the oven ready to go though, so I just need to work out the times with the person. I do want to get back to Code Vein. I missed that game. Pale Hydrate, you got it. I got plenty of water right here. Just waiting to see if anybody's going to join me in here. I know at least one person will be. They're just getting ready. And technically, like I said, I'm early. So, let's see. Since I got y'all here, and we're waiting anyways. Updates. I have... I'm currently working on a major video that'll be released in August on my YouTube channel. I have new highlight reels in the works. I have let's see. I have a convention planned, and then I have a vacation planned, which will be happening. Vacation won't be till August. Convention's not till July. So that's all happening. I'm also planning on getting more con videos out, because I've been sitting on a couple that I haven't finished from like 2019. So I'm gonna get those done and release those. One of them's from 2018 actually, unless I uploaded all that. Did I? Oh, your birth month is which one? Which one's your birth month? Let's see. It's still up. Yeah, my vlog channel's still up. What was the last convention I posted? The last one I posted was the remaster of Anime Next 2010. And that was 2 years ago. Fuck. And then I posted Anime North 2018. Wow. BGLX 2018. We're in 2018. There's at least 3 cons worth of videos I haven't posted. August is your birth month? It's my brother's birth month as well. So yeah. But wow, I am behind. And also was part of a meeting at London MCM last month. Oh yeah, I heard MCM happened. How was it? I know the Trash Taste Boys. Were the Trash Taste Boys at MCM or were they at? No, I think they were at actually a con in California, if I remember. Video on Instagram. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Need to see. Did I finish editing those videos and I just never posted them? Let me just check my projects. Because YomaCon is one that I was editing. But see, I think it's on one of my hard drives, and my hard drives are away right now. I might just say fuck it and edit Anime North 2019 as my next con video. Is it in here? See, I don't know if it is. Okay, so I see the YomaCon videos. I started editing them, last edited 2020. Jesus. Like, almost 2 years ago is the last time I edited one of these YomaCon videos. I have the videos, but why did I not... Okay, let's see. Let me just open one of these projects and see what happens. My computer... Yeah, I might drop frames because I'm opening Vegas, but we'll see. Yes, they're on my F drive. Which I do not have on me. I do have all the footage, though. What I might do is I might just move all the footage to my server. And then finish that. Where's there? But they did get our commission to Peter Pan and Ariel. Nice. He said it was his favorite. He did it. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, because YomaCon 2018 was the next con video I edited. I was in the middle of editing. I must have just... Did I not finish it? Because I don't see any finished videos here. Like, it's all... Like, it looks like I almost finished it. Oh, wait, you know what it was? I was trying to get the remastered Anime Next videos out, but there was a problem with one of them, so I couldn't finish it. So I need to figure that out. I need to find my hard drives. They're in storage somewhere. My external hard drives. I have 2 of them out right now, but they're portable ones. So, and I want to step away from using external hard drives. I want to use my server instead because it's nicer to use. So I do have con videos to edit. My Anime North footage is backed up. But I also have to edit a wedding video for my brother. So that's probably going to be priority, and then I'll get onto that stuff. There's also a video I've been holding off on doing. Shared on Discord? Okay, cool. There's a video I held off on doing. It was, what was it again? Shit, what was it? Oh, it was a PC game find. A PC game haul I got back in 2019. But I have to do that video before I do the Anime North video because it correlates with it. So who edits anything anymore? Yeah, I know. I actually like my 2 new highlight reels. I only edited one of them. The other one was edited by Soda. because I've kind of hired Soda as my highlight reel editor now. Um, I also hire from time to time my friend Pickle, but he's busy right now, so he hasn't been able to do one of the projects. I'm also looking at a third editor. I think I'm going to hire John or Tanap as a third editor, basically just to do the stuff that Soda or doesn't want to do, or Soda and I don't want to do, um, because I know that he's agreed to do that. I could afford an editor, I would. Honestly, I use funds that I make off of Twitch to pay for the editors. I use my Twitch money mostly to go back into my content. So anytime somebody gives me bits or subs or gift subs or sends me a tip on here or on the other streams, uh, I just I use that money for assets, editing, stuff like that. Because like I'm a video editor, I can edit my own videos, but the problem I come to is I have too many videos to edit, and I don't have time to edit all of them, which sucks. Um, but uh, but uh, that's what happens these days. Um, Twitch money's going to the house. Yeah, and that's important. Exactly. I only use the Twitch money if I absolutely have to, for my personal life stuff, because I've made it in a way that my content sustains itself by paying for itself. So when you guys support me, you're supporting the content too. The money's going back into the content. 44 hours a week is a nightmare. Spent visiting houses. Yeah, exactly. No, I totally understand that. I'm surprised you have time to stream, because I saw that you did the one stream where I rated you, and then you did another podcast, which I still want to do that at some point. I still want to get on your podcast with y'all. I could talk for hours about certain animes. So, at some point, obviously, when you have more time, I'm not pressuring you or anything. But no, yeah, like, it's, I totally understand that. But, yeah, I try to let the money that I make off of streaming go back into streaming, but it doesn't always happen that way. So there's been a few times I borrowed money from my stuff to help me pay bills and stuff, and especially right now that I'm not working. Though I'm not in trouble, I have money coming in. But if it gets tight, I might use that money. But I usually try to use my Twitch earnings as a last resort to pay for myself. So that's just the way I am. I like to let the content pay for itself. Looks like we're gonna get a preview. The pre-show is gonna start in like 15-ish minutes, 14 minutes. So, oh, and one of my guests has arrived. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, hon, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. I'm just gonna cut the music to make sure I got your audio good. How are you doing today?
I'm alright.
That's good to hear. I'm just gonna turn you up because I turned you down last night. This freaking sky was so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I don't think she was actually talking into her mic. That's probably why.
I don't think she was, yeah. But she was like barely awake. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was adorable, but she probably shouldn't have stayed up with us.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't have. Just so yeah, just to like, this isn't really that personal information. We watch stuff together on Wednesdays, and she like had a nap. Sky had a nap, and then woke up from the nap. And she was like not there. She didn't wake up on her own accord. She was woken up to take her meds.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, I missed it. Let me pop in real quick while I'm awake.
Her wife woke her up to take her meds, and she's like, "I'm here." We're like, "No, you're not." She was barely awake, and we could barely hear her. And she's extra. Again, outing, but totally not outing Sky. She's extra submissive when she wakes up because we were calling her cute, and she was like, "Stop."
I just think she doesn't have her defenses up.
Yeah, probably that. She probably doesn't have the defenses up.
Because in all fairness, you're a little like that as well when you're really tired.
Yeah, that's
As
fair.
am I. So.
She has to have the shields up around us.
Mhm.
Oh my God, Shades! Good to
Yeah.
see you, buddy.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let
it's
me open
probably
up your
it's
stream.
late there in Australia. That's the second Australian in my chat today. The first
Depending
one
on
was
which time zone he's in, it's anywhere from 1:30 to 3:30 in the morning for him.
yeah, it's early morning and you're a busy guy.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. You get it, Oishi. But yeah, good to see you, buddy. I'll have to
Hi,
talk to you
Shades.
soon. I have some stuff I want to talk to you about soon, Shades, but that's business stuff. We'll talk about it later.
Mm-hmm.
For the time being, I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's great. Actually, you know what? Since we're waiting here, the pre-show thing's up, so I'm going to switch screens so we
Okay.
could show that. So give me 1 second here. Let me switch over. Switch over to stream screen, and let's see, to capture. Okay. Also, by the way, for those of you who don't know, who don't already know, this is Karama,
Hi.
one of my ladies,
Mm.
and we're gonna watch this stuff together. She's gonna be here for a lot of these, like she was last year.
Mm.
When you know when your schedule allows it, obviously.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, today I'm using a private friends server to do voice chat, but for other things for Summer Game Fest, I will do stuff in my own server. I just wanted to keep it chill for the first little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in balls deep until I'm, it's at least until I'm warmed up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. I don't
Well,
know
you're
if
rolling
anybody
back
else.
into streaming in earnest.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go away, but like I severely reduced my time.
Yeah, you took it easy.
Exactly. While we're waiting, because this thing's not going to start for another few minutes, I'm going to do some shout outs.
Mm.
Since we were just talking about, the the dude. Here's Shades.
Yeah.
Just want to get up a double piece. Oh god, what clip is this? Oh god, this is an old one.
Fucking shit cunt.
There it is.
Give me my super soup shit cunt.
Here, let me turn on here.
Fucking sick
Oh, he's playing Piano 3 too.
fucking sick cunt eye. That's how like real Australian bogans talk. They're like, yeah, you're fucking sick cunt eye.
He just went full
You're the sickest
Australian.
fucking cunt out eye.
Just constant swearing? Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking cunt.
Oh.
Over and over again. And I don't know what clip it's gonna play, but I'm also gonna give Wishi a shout out.
Dollars. So, guess what everyone gets? If you are squeamish about sounds and slurps, please,
Oh no.
please avert your ears as I do this $50 noodle slurp. Alright, ready guys?
Break your ears.
Because here I go.
Oh my goodness.
$50 noodles? What?
I think it was a thing, a challenge she had to do.
Mm.
Or thing. I'm trying to remember what it was for.
Probably ASMR, Florg, if that was my guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still here. She may have had to go.
Maybe.
Just thought I'd give a shout out to those peeps. This thing's gonna start soonish. But yeah, I was just talking about before he came on, like updates on stuff, projects, whatnot.
Anything you're
updates
hoping
on
to see from Summer Game Fest?
anything I'm hoping to see. Honestly, the thing that I'm most interested in is if Capcom's going to do anything for Mega Man's 35th anniversary, because it's this year. in December. And usually what they do is they'll start the anniversary in December and they'll run it through the next year. That's what they did with the 30th and the 25th. So
Would make sense then.
so I'm interested to see if they have anything down the pipeline, because the last game that came out was Mega Man 11, and that came out almost 5 years ago now.
I mean, that would have been the 30th anniversary, say.
It was, and it was the best-selling game in the franchise. Like, Mega Man is not a big seller for Capcom anymore, but he was the poster boy for the company for a long time. I mean, they were pumping those games out like crazy. Like, they released like almost a new Mega Man game every year on the NES. Well, like once it got hit its stride, and then they went crazy on the other systems. So, they're like, just for example, they were releasing Mega Man 6 when they were releasing Mega Man X at the same time. That's how like crazy it was. That's how popular it was back in the day.
It feels almost like shooting yourself in the foot sales-wise.
It does, but like there was a big enough install base on the NES that they could justify doing a Mega Man 6. And then the Super Nintendo was starting to build up, and that's why they did Mega Man X and whatnot. So what was it that the sales figures were? I'm just gonna check Mega Man 11. It was... Oh, the last port for it was done for Amazon devices last September. So that's interesting. I didn't even know that came out for Amazon devices. Let me just see here. What was its sales? Because I know it hit like a huge milestone. Okay, so to date, it's sold 1.4 million copies, which is not, it's not as big as Capcom's other franchises. But still, for Mega Man, that's really really good.
I shall take your word for it.
It's in their best of. So Mega Man, and I know that they continued to release more of the collections because it did so well. Because they're like, okay, so people still bought a new Mega Man game. Let's release a few more collections. Let's see, if there's still interest, and the collection sold well. So it's not going to do Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, or any of their big franchise numbers. It's just not going to happen. It's not realistic for today.
Yep.
The climate that the games are in today. But you know what? It did well enough that they care and they still want to try doing it. And to be fair, that was like their first time making a new game in the series in like since like all the cancellations that happened like 10 years prior. So like they canceled 4 games all at once.
Oh jeez.
Because they were going hardcore on Mega Man. They had Legends 3, which was coming out. The prototype was done, and they were actually selling the prototype for 3DS, just to see if people wanted to get it. And they canceled it before they released it. They canceled a secret project called Maverick Hunter, which was a gritty first-person shooter reboot of Mega Man X. It didn't look great, but I still would have played it just to support the series, even though I'm not a big FPS guy. They canceled Mega Man Online, which was pretty deep into development, deep enough that we had gameplay. And they canceled Mega Man Universe, and which at the time originally thought was because Inafune left the company, but they actually canceled it because development was going terribly. So that makes sense. But it just sucks. They canceled 4 Mega Man games in like 1 year. And, after they said, we're going to support the series hardcore, Mega Man's their boy. And then they just were like, they saw the writing on the wall and they're just like, no, we just got to cut all these projects. And then Mighty Number 9 happened and got a ton of hype before it came out, until that hype was ruined by Inafune and Concept. So after that, they brought... that's when I guess Capcom saw like, well, there is demand for Mega Man, but just, whatever. So they released those collections, the Legacy collections and the X Legacy collections. And the Legacy collections, like, they did like a little thing. They put like a piece of artwork in the extra section that wasn't from any of the previous games. And I got to give Proto Dude credit for this because he's the guy who knows insider stuff on the Mega Man franchise. He's like, immediately he did an article that's like, this art is not from any Mega Man games. It's either never released art or it's brand new, and it was planted in there. And it was the latter because we found out, yes, it was art for Mega Man 11. So that's what happened. So, but
Also,
yeah,
I
no.
spy a wild Yonko.
Wow. Nyanko.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch with us if you want. We're in potluck. But knowing Nyanko, he's probably working. So
Probably.
anything else we're hoping to see? Well, Mega Man, something from Mega Man, hopefully from Capcom. I want to see more. I have to really think about it. Is there anything in particular you want to see?
Insofar as new games that haven't been announced yet, not really. Honestly, the only thing I'm really interested in is seeing more from, as I've told you before, Fable.
Fable. You really want to see more Fable, yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Sure, I'm a big fan of that series.
Last entry was like a decade ago, and that was a remake of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No pressure, Nico, if you're busy.
Yeah. Honestly, there's probably some things, but I just can't think of them at the moment.
Yeah, that's the hard part, like trying to think of what. I think I would like to see. There's some games that like I want to see more. They're like indie games, but I know we're probably not going to see anything from them. But I want to see more from Project Delta, which is the Mega Man Legends inspired game.
Well, actually, I just thought of maybe we might get a bit more news about Elder Scrolls. What is it, 6?
Yeah, and Starfield.
Yeah. Well, Starfield, I've just given up on this point. It's supposed to be releasing what? This year, I think?
It's supposed to be this year.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
I've given up on it. Honestly, it never hooked my interest to begin with, so...
I mean...
we've also had fuck all to gain interest about.
My roommate, whose username is also Starfield Gaming, he's very interested in it, but he likes Bethesda stuff. He's a big fan of, like, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, stuff like that. Like, Fallout 3 is like his favorite game. So
I think the biggest thing I want to see is if they actually finally made a new fucking engine for the games. If they haven't, I have no interest in them. If they have, I'm excited.
I doubt it. As much as I want. Oh, Starfield got pushed back to next year. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm hoping that means they're using an updated engine. They're not still using the fucking Morrowind engine.
Yeah.
Because that engine is 2 generations old. Probably 3 at this point. Sorry, it's 3 generations old.
It's basically 2.5 at this point.
Yeah, it's a patch job of an engine. Yeah. Like, it was great for Morrowind. It was great for Oblivion and Fallout 3.
You got a refractor shard.
Let's
Floggy Steve cheered. X2.
Frankly, they should have had a new engine for when Skyrim came out.
It will happen though.
Oh, you want to see more
at this point?
Data Boy Doomsday. Yeah, I recently picked up God of War.
Ooh, yeah.
For PS4. I haven't played it yet, but I have it. I want to play through the God of War games at some point. I'm wanting to give the devs more time to work on it. I hope that means they're using a new engine, because I swear to God. Yeah, I could understand. I hope Microsoft is forcing them to use a new engine, because they should not be using the Morrowind engine. They shouldn't. They have used it as much as they possibly could, to the point where, like, a glitch. There's been a glitch since Fallout 3 that is in Fallout 4. It's in Fallout 76. It's literally the same glitch, and they had to patch it separately for each game.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just looked up when the teaser trailer for 6 was announced, and it was 4 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I'd hope we have at least something at this point.
Microsoft made some big moves. They bought
Yeah.
Bethesda. They bought Blizzard. Buying a lot of B's
Mhm.
out there. Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're trying to fix those companies, like get their projects back on track,
Mhm.
which is good. The other thing interesting too is like I don't see these games being exclusives either, just because Microsoft doesn't seem to be about that. They're more about getting the shit done. I mean, they're putting a bunch of their games on Switch.
I mean, considering they own it, they're just getting money in general, regardless of what console it's on. So might as well make it.
They made that
any
mistake
console.
with Rare. When they bought
Mhm.
Rare, they're like, this is Microsoft only, but at that time, Xbox needed games.
Mhm.
There's a power armor glitch, Florgy Steve, that's in Fallout 3. It's also in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. It's the same glitch because they literally copy and pasted the code and rebuilt the games on it.
Yeah.
It's been patched into Fallout 3. I'm pretty sure it's been patched into Fallout 4, but I think it's still in Fallout 76. But
I wouldn't
literally,
be
it's the same
surprised.
glitch. It's not in Fallout New Vegas because when Obsidian was working on that game, they modified the engine. They fixed some glitches, and then Bethesda went to say, "Well, thank you for doing that, but we're going to use the version that we've been using."
Mhm.
So, and yeah, so I have I really want them to stop using that engine. It's old. It's not good. It's just move on. It was a great engine in 2002.
Exactly. The engine's like 20 fucking years old. They can definitely afford to make a new engine.
Yeah.
And frankly, they should have been working on a new engine for a while.
No, they should have. Yeah. Let's see what else. I want to see more of those games that they announced. That Nintendo announced that haven't come out yet, like the port of Live Alive. The other ports. I know the Radical Dreamers edition came out. I haven't picked it up yet, but I want to play it.
Mm.
Day one on Game Pass sales. So. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
they'll definitely do that. I'm just saying it won't be console exclusive or anything.
Yeah. And the thing is, if Microsoft wants to make Bethesda and Activision and Blizzard games timed exclusives, they have every right to do that. I don't like it. Nobody likes it, but I understand why they would do it because the amount of money they're pouring into these companies to try to fix the problems.
Yeah. Plus, at least it's still better than how Sony handles their exclusives.
Mm-hmm. At this
Where
point, I
you have to
haven't.
drag them freaking and screaming into multi consoles.
Yeah. 10 minutes is gonna start. Ooh, countdown.
Yay!
Test. Oh, they're testing things. Oh no. Okay, they're just saying test over and over again. So let's see. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So if they and like I have an Xbox One, so like as long as they're not Xbox Series X exclusive games, I'm okay with it. My brother was talking about. He's like, when he was here, he's like, I want to get an Xbox Series X, and I'm like, do you? And I'm like, yeah, Sony is putting stuff on PC. I remember I saw a lot of people were upset that with the Sony State of Play that came out recently that Bloodborne wasn't announced for PC. But I'm like, Bloodborne coming out for PC is only going to happen when they absolutely feel like they can't make any more money on it on their consoles. Demon Souls is not on PC.
No.
So oh my god, Nyoko, thank you for the resub. 18 months. Dang.
Jeez.
Look at all those dabs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nyoko. Appreciate you.
More dabs.
Yeah, no, I know people keep crying about that because it's like, well, I mean, the thing is I don't see Bloodborne getting put on PC until Demon Souls is put on PC because I know they just recently remastered Demon Souls, so technically the version that's out is a newer version, but Demon Souls has been exclusive to PlayStation consoles since the PS3. And I don't see that game not becoming exclusive until Sony deems that they don't need to make it exclusive anymore. basically the ball's in Sony's court. I don't,
Yeah.
and I don't, I don't think those games need PC ports. I know people just want it so they don't have to buy a PlayStation, but I'm like,
I mean, I think another, at least part of the reason is for so they can actually do mod support as well instead of
yeah,
jailbreaking a fucking PlayStation, which is damn near impossible.
I know, and I know people want that, but like, it's got like Elden Ring just came out as well. Like Elden Ring just
Mhm.
came out a few months ago,
March, so yeah.
March. So like,
Well,
I'm
actually, no,
not,
late February.
I'm not expecting a Bloodborne or Demon Souls port announced at least until next year. Like if anything, they're gonna wait till fall to announce it. I don't see them announcing it right now. Just
I mean, if
because,
anything, they'd be more concerned with Elden Ring DLC. So
yeah, like Elden Ring should be their priority right now. If
it's
anything.
their highest grossing game, period,
Mm-hmm.
and highest selling. Like it beats out all the other games combined, I think, aside from maybe Bloodborne, possibly
Yeah,
even surpassing that. I think it's what 20 million copies sold.
yeah, yeah. So I'm not really. I know the Souls fans want it, but it's like,
I mean, I want it, frankly, but yeah.
and the thing that I say is be patient or buy a Sony console because like that's your only options at this point. You can the games are already available, uh, and you know PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4, so you can technically get Bloodborne for PS5, and it has Demon Souls, which is one of the reasons I
Welcome
want
to
a
the
PS5.
Hunter Base. Time for your checkup. Alrighty.
13.4
Thank
million.
you for thank you for following. Welcome to the Hunter Base.
As of a month ago, Elden Ring is actually at 13.4 million.
13.4
Correction.
million. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost 10 times the sales of Mega Man 11.
Yeah, let's see. Dark Souls 3 sold 10 million. Dark Souls 1 sold 5.5, but I think that's counting all of their remakes. Sekiro sold 5 million, so we're at 20.5. Dark Souls 2 sold 2.5, so 23.
And let me put it this way: I'm not saying the solution forever is going to be go buy a Sony console if you want to play those games, but I'm saying like they're available. They're available now, and like for the people who really like want to play Bloodborne and they haven't yet, like I don't know what to tell you other than uh, like I mean there are other means of playing it on PC. I know it's not probably the easiest way to do it, but like if you really want to play it, there are ways
You
to
got a
play it.
refractor shard. Floggy Steve cheered. X3, the mods they've already done for Dad of Boy are crazy.
Yeah, I've never
I
been a
haven't
big
not actually
mods
checked that
guy.
out.
Like
I
I don't
I, I enjoy mods personally, so
like I don't really care for mod. If there's a mod that improves the quality of the game, then I'm all for it. But I'm not really like, I need to have this mod. You know what I mean? I like to play games in their vanilla state usually. So
I mean that's always why my rule for games is I'll play it natural the first time through, and then afterwards, if it has enough hook to get me to play it again, I'll look into mods.
yeah. I mean, one mod I definitely want to do at some point, which is like apparently an easy mod, is you can import VRMs into games like Valheim and Left 4 Dead 2.
Mm.
I'd try that, like something like that. But I'm like, I don't need like stuff that like um that doesn't really add anything to the game other than being like a aesthetic thing. Um,
Yeah.
but like mods that definitely make sense for me was um the Skyrim remaster mod that was made, which is better than the actual remastered version of Skyrim,
Mhm.
where they actually fixed a bunch of bugs and upped res the visuals. Skyrim was already a pretty ass looking game when it came out, and I know it's like
Yeah.
I know Skyrim's 11 years old now, or getting to be 11 years old, but like even back then,
As
like
of November, it'll be 11 years old.
it was a good ass looking game. Like it looked fantastic.
Mhm. I
Like
mean,
it
a
looked
bulk of
awesome.
mods are generally just like aesthetic changes, anyways, either with like shaders or lighting
Mm-hmm.
or touching up graphics or just changes to armor or weapons or shit like that.
Yeah.
Then you get the really big ticket mods where you have entire teams working on them where they actually change the base game itself.
Oh, and mods that
So-
add additional content, those are really cool too. I like that.
Yeah.
If it's a visual upgrade, additional content, those are cool. Those are things I want to try out. Though I'm always a stickler for trying the official stuff. So, but like sometimes mod projects get turned into actual games. Like look at Black Mesa, that started out as a mod. So, and now it's a full remaster of Half-Life 1, I think.
I think
I
so,
think
yeah.
it's all of
And
Half-Life 1.
I mean, just again, look at Skyrim. They hired modders onto their team, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I'm not saying mods are bad or anything. I'm just saying, I don't see modding Bloodborne is not appealing to me, so it doesn't. I don't really care. Plus, I have Bloodborne both physically and digitally on PS4, so if I want to play it, I can play it whenever I want. And like I said, there are other means, wink, wink, that you can play Bloodborne on PC if you really want to play it. Not that I fully support that, but I mean, I'm not going to tell you to go and buy another console just to play one game if that's all you really want to play on it. But I mean, if you get a Sony console, you can play all the exclusives that are on it that may eventually get ported to PC. But whatever. I'm not trying to vouch for Sony or anything. I think making their games available is all good for the consumer, but I see why they're keeping it exclusive right now. And hey, who knows? I could be putting my foot in my mouth, and they might announce a Bloodborne port's coming. So we'll see.
It's not impossible. I don't think it's likely, sadly, but I don't think it's impossible.
Again, I see the Elden Ring DLC being their top priority, and then I see Demon Souls being next. I don't see it being Bloodborne.
Was released on 15, so we're on 7 years. I could see it maybe for a 10-year anniversary.
Possibly.
I mean, I'd hope it'd be sooner, but I could see it, or at least a remake. Because Dark Souls 1 has had like 2 or 3 remakes. People don't like acknowledging Dark Souls 2. So
how much did Bloodborne
Dark
sell?
Souls 3 is let me double check. No, was not you. I got him. 2 million.
2 million?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not amazing, but
I mean, considering
okay.
FromSoft's best
Things
sellers
about to
beforehand
start.
were
I'm
5
gonna unmute.
million, which was Sekiro,
All right,
which
here we go.
Which is only a couple years old. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Hi, Sky.